Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your midweek reset. I'm Maria, and I'm so happy to be back here to share Melt Anxiety with Movement. So, we'll have a 20-minute session that you can drop into with me. I would recommend on the floor, on a mat, but if you don't have a mat, you can always just grab some space on the floor. This will be fairly simple. We'll have a playlist that's curated to the movement here that you can find at Chill Palm on Spotify, and I'll share more details as far as getting on the newsletter that you can tune into. But for now, let's get started. So with the concept of melting anxiety with movement, I tend to find in my experience that anxiety has a certain tonality in the body. It has a rhythm, it has a movement, and often it can be that we have a lot of energy in the body that's stored and not getting expressed, and therefore shooting up into the mind. So as anxiety is something that is a blanket term, I do also want to give us an opportunity today to feel into our body, to tune into what sensations are arising, and then even develop a more informed and nuanced relationship to this statement that we can use as a blanket statement, anxiety, right? It could mean that there's a lot of sensation in the chest or the stomach or the mind is racing. So let's go on a little exploration and figure out what anxiety really means for us, and also how effectively we can melt it through movement, through breath. So wherever you are, I encourage you to sit. We'll just do a little body scan. And what you can do is place your hands on your lap in a comfortable way. And if you feel ready to close down your eyes, go ahead and do that. And with your eyes closed, let's go ahead and take a big breath together. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And then one more deep breath in. Full breath out. You might sigh out this time. Deep breath in. This time hold at the top. And I want you to squeeze all of your muscles in. So if your arms are on your lap, you're going to straighten your arms. You might make a fist. You might squeeze your legs. You'll squeeze your face. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Everything in. Feel like you're hugging your spine. Squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Let go of the tension. Exhale. Allow yourself to receive this next breath. And for the moment here, just scan your body and identify 1 to 2 places that are speaking the loudest, that have the most sensation. So I'm noticing the back of my right shoulder blade has some sensation, and I'm noticing some tension in my forehead. What are you noticing in your body? Where's the most sensation coming online? You'll just take note of that, and we'll check back in with it at the end of our movement. So for now, let's go ahead and come into a posture here. I'll show it from the side where you're kneeling. Kneeling, sitting back on your heels. If this is uncomfortable for your knees, stay as you are. Or you can simply sit up on a chair if you're really minding your knees and hips. Third option, like I said, is just come back to where you were, right? So all that to say, let's go ahead and put our hands face down on our lap, wherever you've decided to sit yourself. And we'll do a little arching and rounding, nice and small. So let's get familiar with the movement here. You arch and you round. The chin looks up, chin drops down. Okay, so that's the movement. And it's not overextending. I don't want you to go for a big, huge back bend, just a little micro back bend with the chin and chest lifting and the chin and chest tucking. Okay, now let's pair the breath. Inhale when you open the throat, exhale when you close the throat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to drop into this for a whole minute. And I'd love for you to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Okay, so if you're breathing through the mouth, switch to the nose. Let's keep going for another 40 seconds here together. You can close your eyes if that's better for you, or also feel free to keep them open, though that can cause a bit of dizziness. Just tune into what supports you. Last 20 seconds, be as relaxed about this as you can. Not pushing, not efforting. Let the momentum take you. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and just sit tall. Notice how you feel. Notice the effects of that first exercise. You might start to notice some tingling and some buzzing through your arms, through your chest. Beautiful. Go ahead now and place your hands onto the ground or on the mat. Wrists underneath your shoulders and the knees underneath your hips. It's like a tabletop. We're going to do something similar to what we just did, but now we're in a different orientation and we'll go a little slower. So this is your traditional cat and cow. So you'll arch and look up and round and look in towards your chest or your navel. We're going to pair the breath again. So it's an exhale when you round and an inhale when you open. Okay, and this one's going to go a little slower, but I still want you to find a rhythm that you can commit to. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And again, if you'd like to close down the eyes, I find this is a really beautiful way to connect into the body, to drop the mind down into the movement that you're doing. Keep going. When you round, really press the shoulder blades away. When you arch, let the face be soft. Letting go of effort, let momentum take you. Thirty more seconds. Release your jaw. Notice if you're clenching your teeth together. Soften through the mouth. Relax the tongue. Good. Final moments here. In a moment, we'll end in cow pose, rounding over, or rather, cat. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and round into that cat. Press down into your hands, round your back even more. Lift your chest into your shoulder blades. Widen your shoulder blades. Release the muscles of your face and your throat. Take a breath in the shape. Stay and exhale. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. One more. We hold a lot of tension in the backs of our shoulder blades. Breathe into it. Breathe in. And out. Slowly come back to center. You might feel lighter in the mind, kind of some of those thoughts from earlier breaking up. Go ahead and walk your hands further forward. So now they're out in front of my shoulders. I'm going to lean forward just a tad here on a breath in, and then exhale, it's going to go back to a child's pose. If the tops of your shoulders are a little sensitive, I want you to walk your hands out to the side so that when you come back, your elbows can bend and there's not so much flexion in the shoulder, okay? So that would look like fingers turned out, you're forward, and then back, okay? So really always listen to your body. That's the best rule of thumb. Go ahead and inhale, lean forward, whichever way you lean forward. Exhale, lean back, honoring the arms and the shoulders. Inhale forward. Exhale, lean back. So we're not going super fast, which gives you an opportunity to listen to if this shape works for your body. And if it doesn't need to look a certain way. Simply adjust so that your arms and your shoulders feel comfortable and your hips and knees feel comfortable too. Okay. So again, we're inhaling when we're forward, exhaling when we're back. And I want you to think now of something that's really feeling kind of tense in your life that keeps coming up in your mind. And on every exhale, when you stretch back, I want you to imagine letting it go, letting it drop down into the earth, giving it away. Let it go. You can exhale through the mouth. I love this reminder that when we are trying to solve a problem with the mind, the same mind that created it, we end up looping. So the best thing we can do is to drop off the thing we're thinking about, the problem we're trying to solve, the worry that we're having. Drop it off, get into a new state, which we do by getting into the body. And then I always find that insight comes. Insight comes spontaneously and has an answer, has a solution that my previous mind couldn't get to. So this is the power of letting the mind open, dropping into the body. Let's do 5 more. Allowing yourself to let something go on every exhale. Last 2. Last 1. This time, stay back in your child's pose. You can relax your elbows down and bring yourself into this position where you can feel your third eye, your forehead connected to the earth. And let go of any tension that you're holding around the sides of the ribs or in the hips. Really drop your weight deeply down into the hips and relax all the muscles in your glutes, your pelvic floor, your lower abdomen. Beautiful. And before we come up, the next 3 breaths on the exhales, you're going to do a little hum out. So you can do a little hum on the exhale, big breath on the inhale. Allowing the sides of your ribs to fill in the inhale, humming on the exhale. Again. Beautiful. Gently walk yourself up. Come back to your seat here. I'm going to grab my little poof. If you have a poof or a pillow, go for it. If you're comfortable just sitting on the ground, that's cool too. And so we've just gone on a little journey. Let's go ahead and check in. How are you feeling now? What are you noticing is changing? So for me, I'm noticing that the tension in the forehead has gone away and that my shoulders are feeling more open. You might notice your breath is deepening. I find it's common to notice tingles through the torso and the rest of the limbs, like the arms and the legs, as we open up to movement. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take our hands onto our shoulders like this. We're going to go a little bit faster again. So we're going back to a faster start and then we'll slow back down like we did in the first set. So it'll be twisting from the navel. Okay, so just let it be easy. It's like a swing. If you've done Kundalini yoga before, this might be familiar to you. If you haven't, no worries. This is not complex. You're just twisting from the navel and letting it, and letting it swing. And now we're going to pair the breath. The inhale is going to be when you twist to the left, and the exhale is when you twist to the right, okay? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Eyes can stay open or eyes can close. This is a great way to wring out the tension that we hold in our torso. Many of us are bracing through our abdominal wall and not able to take full, deep diaphragmatic breaths as a result, which in and of itself causes a sensation of anxiety because we're meant to breathe down into our abdomen. We're meant to move around the world with a relaxed abdomen. It's a little tough to do when we're rushing around. on our devices, disconnected from our body. So here's an opportunity to open it up, to make space, to release. 15 seconds. Three, two, one. You're going to come back to center, reach your arms up, take a big breath in. Let your belly protrude, let it move forward. Big breath. Sip in more air, more air, more air, more air. And exhale, drop the arms. Wiggle it out, let it go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Again, inhale, big breath. Big breath. Extend through your abdomen, open up through your armpits, sip in more air. Even more. When you think you're full, even more. Hold it. And exhale, drop it down. Wiggle out the arms, shake the torso. Third time. Arms up, full breath in. Abdomen moves forward, ribs widen, breathe in more. See if you can breathe into the back of your lungs. Our lungs are both forward, sideways, and backwards. We often think of them just as forwards. Fill in even more. Reach up even higher. And exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Nice. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Great. This time, arms reach up. Different movement comes after. Exhale, twist towards your right. And inhale back to center. Exhale, twist towards the left. And this will be our rhythm. Inhale up. You can gaze up if you like. Exhale, twist towards your right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist towards your left. Okay, just keep this going at your pace. If you want to start to sigh with sound or flutter your lips on the exhale, go ahead and do so. Got 4 more total. When we exhale and make sighs and sounds, what we're doing is we're helping the nervous system regulate and release tension. So you probably know this just by being a human. There are times when you might feel frustrated or overwhelmed and you'll just naturally give a sigh, like a or a sigh, right? That is the intelligence of the body discharging tension, which when we don't do can turn into what feels like anxiety. Next time you're up, arms go up and slowly bring them down by your side. Then begin to roll the shoulders back, starting like this, rolling the shoulders back. And it feels like you're squeezing your shoulders to your ears and then letting them move back. Okay, it turns into full, let's call them elbow rolls here, where you're drawing circles with the elbows all the way back. Option to round a bit and open as you round the shoulders, bringing in some of that movement that we did at the beginning. For 3, for 2, and 1. Arms rest down. Last thing here, drop the chin to your chest. Feel the stretch on the back of the neck. This is so great. A lot of the muscles in our back can get bunched up when we're moving around the world pretty fast or when we're experiencing fear. So this is a way to start to stretch the muscles around those nerves that can get pretty bunched. Chin to the chest. Now slowly bring your chin over towards the left shoulder and then down towards the right shoulder. So we're just teasing out the neck on the front of the body, moving the left ear to the left shoulder and right ear to right shoulder. A couple more times here. Don't know about you, but it's very common for my body to store tension nervousness around my neck and shoulders. So this is a great way to just let that go, reset the body, give it a relaxed tone. And when the body relaxes, the mind gets the cue and the signal that it's safe to relax and to be present. Chin to chest, slowly roll the head up. Let's take a body scan here. Just tune into how you feel now. Notice all of the parts of your body that have melted through the movement. Highlight the place in your body that feels the most at ease, most at peace, most comfortable now. Let your mind travel there. And then turn the volume up on that comfort, that pleasantness, that sense of ease in the body up to 10. So if it was at 2 or 6, turn it up to 10. Turn up the volume on it and allow that energy to permeate through your whole body. One deep breath in together into that beautiful sensation. And exhale out. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me today for our midweek reset. We are here every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And so come back, join us. We have beautiful practitioners and facilitators that are bringing their own unique flavor each week. And other than that, you can find this playlist on Spotify if you go to Chill Palm, and then definitely make sure to sign up for the newsletter because that's where you'll get reminders of the weekly reset, the rhythm, and then everything else that is available to you through Chill Palm as well as this playlist. Okay, so see you next time. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks again.